SRCAR Realtors. Ladies and gentlemen, the show is underway. I would ask you to rise, please. Thank you.
Good evening. What does the flag of the United States represent? I guess it's a matter of perspective. I would like to take a moment to talk about the symbolism of the flag. The flag consists of 13 horizontal stripes, 7 red, alternating with 6 white. The stripes represent the original 13 colonies, and the stars represent the 50 states of the Union. The red symbolizes hardiness and valor. The white symbolizes purity and innocence. And the blue represents diligence, perseverance, and justice. In today's hyper-political environment, the flag still represents all that the United States has to offer, which is different than any other country in the world. The difference is opportunity. That opportunity comes, however, at a cost. That cost, in some cases, is the ultimate sacrifice that this flag is draped over a coffin. America is free because of the brave. 1% of the current U.S. population is willing to sacrifice for all of us to have opportunity, and those are the ones who have served in the armed forces. As a realtor, you are the ones who have chosen a profession to help people achieve the American dream. If everyone can now please place your right hand over your heart and join with me in Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sylvia Loomis with our national anthem. With our Pledge of Allegiance. At this point, I'd like to invite up Pastor Gary Martin from the Bridge Church for our invocation.
Before we bring Pastor Gary up, I just want to give him my introduction. On behalf of the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors, our board of directors, our members of almost 5,000, I want to welcome you guys again to our 41st annual installation. Over the years, you guys know that I've had the distinct honor of doing the invocation, but this year I felt that it was fitting and proper to have someone that I admire and someone that I look up to have that honor bestowed upon him. It's my pastor, Pastor Gary. When Solomon was installed as the new king over the nation of Israel, God came to him in a dream and he said, Solomon, you can ask me for anything you want. Now Solomon, realizing that he was a young man and realizing that that was a very daunting task to be the leader of such a large group of people, replied, and I'm paraphrasing, God, I feel like a kid. I feel like I'm not equipped to do the task that you have tasked me with. So I'd like to ask that you give me wisdom and understanding to lead these people in a just way and in a manner that is keeping with the tradition of how your heart is. As you Bible scholars know, God liked that answer, and he not only granted Solomon that wish, but he also gave him more. Over the years, I've had the experience of serving as a director at the association, and in this present year, I've had the honor of serving as your vice president. But I have to say, in all humility, that sometimes I feel like Solomon, and I feel like maybe I'm a little kid at this, going into this new position. So I'd like to ask for Pastor Gary to not only pray over me for leadership and wisdom and discernment, but also to pray over our incoming board of directors, and also each and every one of you in the audience, who in your own right is a leader. Maybe you're a single mom that's taken on the position of mother and father, and you're the leader of your household. Or maybe you're a local leader in your local government. Maybe you're a leader in the state government. But last and certainly not least, I want to ask Pastor Gary to pray over our nation's leaders. Amen. Over the leaders that make some of the toughest decisions each and every day. A decision that we take probably a lot lightly. Lastly, I'm going to leave you with this. I want to charge each and every one of you to remember that no matter what political party you claim affiliation to, it wasn't a donkey and it wasn't an elephant that laid down his life. It was a lamb. I'd like you guys to join me in welcoming Pastor Gary.
Shall we pray? Our Father, we thank you this evening for your goodness, for your blessing upon our lives, your grace that rests upon our land. We pray this evening for the leaders of our board of directors. We pray for leaders in our community, our state, and across our land. We ask that you would give them wisdom, that you would help them to lay down affiliations and ideas, to find middle ground, and dwell together in unity. We ask for your blessing and direction, and most of all, your wisdom in all that we do. And I pray for this evening, our gathering, for the plans that we have, that you would be here among us, that you would direct all that goes on. As we renew old friendships and begin to forge new ones, we ask you to be here. As we partake of great food, bless this food this evening. And finally, Father, I ask for your hand of prosperity to rest upon everyone who's here this evening, upon our businesses, upon our commerce. At this time next year, when we look back over our shoulders, we will understand that you have blessed us. Father, in this Thanksgiving season, we're grateful for you because we know you are the giver of every good and perfect gift. We honor you in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor Gary.
A round of applause.
Thank you,
Curtis, Michael, Sylvia, and Pastor Gary. We appreciate it. I'm sorry, you may be seated.
Everybody, make yourselves comfortable. My goodness gracious. Thank you all for being here tonight.
What an amazing start to the program right after Veterans Day here to be able to recognize all the local veterans in that beautiful presentation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a few moments of time before dinner is served. And what we're going to do is we are going to acknowledge our guests, if you're keen on it. Everything is Jake. Everything is Jake. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I got some ritzy big cheeses. If you're feeling energetic, get on your dogs and welcome these folks. If you're going to be a flat tire, go ahead and just remain in your seat. But I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of these amazing folks that are here with us this evening. Our 2018 California Association of Realtor President, Steve White. Senator Jeff Stone is with us this evening. District Council Member Glenn Miller. Debbie Herrera is here with us this evening. Steph for Senator Stone. County Supervisor Chuck Washington, accompanied by his wife Kathy. Assemblywoman Melissa Melendez, accompanied by her husband Nico. Your husband's looking a little young, Melissa. Which one of your awesome children? Carlo Melendez is with us here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. From the city of San Jacinto, Russ Oots, representing Mayor Scott Miller, here with us this evening. Mayor of City of Marietta, Rick Gibbs is with us this evening. I know I saw the City of Temecula Mayor, Marianne Edwards earlier. She's with us this evening. And Mayor of City of Hammond, Linda Krupa is with us this evening. Kim Cousins, President, Lake Elsinore Chamber of Commerce. I saw him earlier this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Grant Anderson, CEO President of the Boys and Girls Club of Southwest County is with us tonight. Art Carter, CEO, California Regional Multiple Listing Service. Ed Zorn, Attorney, California Regional Multiple Listing Service. If I mispronounce any names, please forgive me. Andy Benz Combs, Vice Chair of the California Regional Multiple Listing Service, accompanied by his wife Julie. Devin Halis, Association Resource Manager of the California Regional Multiple Listing Service, and Brandon Madrigal, Compliance Analyst for the California Regional Multiple Listing Service. Ladies and gentlemen, how about our guests that are with us this evening? That's exciting, but wait, I have just begun. I'd like to acknowledge the Board of Directors for the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors, our President for 2017, Michael Percival. Our Vice President, Curtis the Boss Doss. Chief Financial Officer, Lisa Neugebauer. Our immediate past President, Adam A. Ruiz. Directors, Barbara Baker, Frank Delonte, Sherry Garza, David Hale, Debbie Kosum, Janice Lovendahl, Mike Mason, Terry Ryan, and Denise Wilson are with us this evening. It does not stop there, ladies and gentlemen. We have the staff of SRCAR, our CEO, Connie Lynch, Patrick Belisi, our digital print media producer, Daniel Brincat, Director of Operations, Julie Chadwick, Accounting, Joseph Cheney, Senior Accounting Manager, Amanda Gutierrez, Supra Administrator. I know you all know Amanda. Denise Hinton, Membership, Sylvia Lemos, Assistant Executive Vice President, Michelle Medley, Broker Compliance, Gilbert Rodriguez, Accounting, Diane Stump, Director of Marketing, Maggie Underwood, Human Resources, Walter Wilson, Government Affairs Director, Gene Wunderlich, Vice President of Government Affairs, Melissa Swick, MLS and Education Administrator. How about our staff at SRCAR? Ladies and gentlemen, it even gets more exciting than that. It comes down to our sponsors. Check this out. Events like this all the way around the board. How about this event this evening? The photo booths, the sponsors, everything wouldn't happen without our sponsors. I'm going to ask you to stand, ladies and gentlemen. Our reception sponsor for the evening, CRNLS. Thank you to our reception sponsor. We are going to have a speakeasy here later this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm getting a little long in the tooth, but these are all in my notes, so bear with me. Our speakeasy sponsor is Academy Mortgage. Academy Mortgage. In my notes, it literally tells me, see Academy Mortgage for the password to the after party. Those would be tables 3 and 4. Our photo booth sponsors would be Heritage Escrow. Our SIG sponsors, the SRCAR Institute Graduate, New American Funding, Entertainment, New American Funding, Rapatoni Management Software. Our decor sponsors, First American Natural Hazard Disclosure and Franklin Loan Center. Our centerpiece sponsors, Homeowners Financial Group. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still rolling along in this jalopy with me, I'm going to go ahead and give our raffle prize donors an announcement, and then we're going to continue with the show. Charles Veldemeva, Premier Capital Mortgage, iPad and restaurant gift card, Jenny Bernardo, EBS Escrow, Picnic Basket and Wine, Shelley Moore, Franklin Loan Center, Bill Blair, Vodka Set. It's Danielle Slosby at BB Clean, Barbecue Gift Basket, Erica Maldonado, Wells Fargo Home Mortgage, 25x2 Amazon gift cards, Connie Davidson, PRMG, Eric Gilman, Keller Williams, Kelly Tour, and Molly Tour, Meredith VIP Floors, Adriana Burris, Toby Love, Temecula Lavender Company, Alicia Hand, and SRCAR. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our dignitaries, our sponsors, all the directors, and everybody that has donated anything to make this beautiful event happen tonight. I'm winded, I'm exhausted, and at this point, they're going to be serving you dinner, and I sincerely hope you enjoy it. We're going to give a little bit of time, and when I come back, how many people bought raffle tickets tonight, folks? Wait a minute, there's only a few people that bought raffle tickets. I have about 27 raffle items to raffle off tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll ask you once again, how many people have bought raffle tickets tonight? All right, so we're going to continue selling raffle tickets throughout the crowd. You have an opportunity to purchase, and I'm going to find out the prices for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the dinner. You're going to be seeing rounded tours of personality and energetic folks provided by the Temecula Valley Players this evening. A round of applause for the Temecula Valley Players. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back here in just a few minutes. Enjoy the dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor. Did I surprise you, Melissa? I apologize. I startled the memes at you. I saw that. Oh my goodness, he's back on stage. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you. If your neighbor's talking, tell them. Shh. It is my honor to resume the show. Ladies and gentlemen, a presentation by the Temecula Valley Players.
I'm the
leave after the girls finish dancing. It's all tight.
I do not care who is tired. I'm down 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
All right. Just a few more goals, okay?
Yeah, give me them dice. Yeah. I'm rolling 500.
Get up, kiddo! You see we're all half dead?
Big Julie will be more than happy. Range the other half. There you go.
That craps.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't expounded yet.
Yeah, shut up. Another 500.
Here comes the big lucky ball.
There you go. Well, that cleans me out. But I ain't done yet. I will now play on credit.
You're all exhausted. You really are tired now. Oh, it's not me. I'm fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
With me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down on every pot tonight. You must by now have quite a bundle.
Well, I set this game up. I assume on the risk. It's only right that I assume it's an adult.
Detroit, I'm going to roll you willy or nilly. If I lose, I will give you my marker.
What if I lose?
You will give me cash. Here's my marker. Put up your dough. Something wrong?
I owe you $500, signed X.
Yeah, I was good at arithmetic, but I sucked at English.
This here will buy you a Harvard.
Yeah, there you go. I'm rolling 1,000. And just to change my luck, I think I'll use my own dice.
Your own dice?
Yeah.
But they're blank.
Yeah, I had a made special for me in Chicago last week. I had the numbers removed for safety, but I remember where they formerly was.
Remember where the spot formerly was.
Yeah, you doubting my memory?
Well, no, now why would I do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Put up your dough, I'm rolling 1,000. There you go. 11, I win.
So I don't have a chance?
Yeah. Let me roll again. Get 2,000. Very nice. Hey, look at that. That's 10. That's 5. And a 5.
Which one's the 5 and which one's the 5?
Yeah, right there. Don't worry about it. My spot is at 10. 10. Come again, Z. Hey, look at that. 10. I win. A 6 and a 4.
You showed me the 6 and showed me the 4.
Either way, it don't make any difference. Now, Detroit, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to $1. $1.
I'll take the whole thing.
There you go. Just my luck. Snake eyes. I lose.
Well, there's I could have been down.
Now I'll give you a chance to make the whole thing back. $3,000.
$3,000?
Yeah, 3 G's. Put up your dough. Thank you very much. 11. I win again.
Well, that cleans me.
Now I will play with the rest of you guys. Good evening, Jim. Hey, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
I'd like to talk to some of the guys.
No, we ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
Just take 1 minute.
We are shooting crap.
It's about the realtor installation.
Who is this guy anyway?
All right. If you insist, I'll make you a small wage on the proposition.
Oh, sure, small wager. What kind of proposition?
Come on, left-handed. You want to show your bet? Put it on Facebook because you're a great deal of embarrassment.
I told you I didn't want to go to a realtor installation. Before he gets out that I went to a realtor installation, no decent person will ever talk to me again. Thank you all very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the collective Valley players. Bunch of funny eggs. That's like a frame of Joe, if I gotta talk about it myself. This guy, he was the torpedo of the group.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. It is raffle time. Raise your hands if you bought tickets. I mentioned them a ton of times. I got my first 5 items here on my stage. Do I have my staging people that are going to help me with the tickets and the bags and that stuff? Negative. All right, I'm going to make this happen myself. Ladies and gentlemen. Item number 18. It's a Starbucks cup. It looks like it has a little bit of chocolate and some coffee in it. Walker's little candy bars. Check this out. So, it says to thank our sponsors. I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit. Because everybody heard the sponsors, the directors. At this point in time, there's a certain gentleman. Oh, I apologize. Right now, we have an awesome presentation from the SRCAR Institute graduates. Cynthia, are you ready? Well, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Cynthia Nordskog and the SRCAR Institute graduates.
The SIG subcommittee. I'm very excited tonight because I get to share with you what we've been doing in education over the last few years. First, I have to say some thank yous. Thank you to Connie Lynch, our CEO, and thank you to the SRCAR Board of Directors for supporting us to develop and maintain a strong education platform, which is what created this program, SIG. And thank you to the members of the Education Committee. I know you're out there. Thank you for all your hard work and commitment. I'd also like to thank the SIG subcommittee, who has worked tirelessly, planning, organizing, running all the SIG classes, and as well as everything in the background. Thank you, Julie Mandis, our incoming education chair, Jan Duran, Clara Ossimakopoulos, yes, I can say that, and Sergio Lujan, who are all here. And I want to say a special thanks to one person, Jan Duran, who is the only non-realtor to complete the SIG program, and who has been our record keeper, worked every class, keeps the SIG students informed of what's happening. Jan even opened her house, her beautiful home, for a celebration for the first group of 6 students who completed the program. Thanks again, Jan. By now, I'm sure you're wondering, what is SIG? Well, SIG stands for SRCAR Institute Graduate. It's a concept that was brought to the Education Committee by Earl Bonowitz. Is Earl here? No? Okay. Well, Earl had a vision for SRCAR specific designation that would increase the education level and professionalism for our members. Thank you, Earl, for your inspiration. He's our visionary. Later, I became the education chair, and we set a goal to create the designation, and SIG was born. Our first class was delivered in August of 2016. So let me tell you a little bit about the designation. The designation consists of 8 courses with content that's designed to create a well-rounded base for realtors. It's perfect for new, active, and very experienced agents. The courses focus on local knowledge and best practices. Course titles include MLS rules and regulations, RPA, contracts and addendums, best practices working with buyers, best practices working with sellers, and ethics. And by the way, on December 12th, we will be offering SIG Ethics if you need to meet the 2-year requirement, that new requirement that we all need. We're having a class next month. The SIG classes are all just $25 a piece. It's quite a bargain for a designation, and it's another way that SRCAR shows its commitment to education. The true cost is subsidized by SRCAR for SRCAR members. So thank you again, SRCAR. Completing the program, the graduates receive a certificate of completion, a SIG pen, and the use of the SIG logo for marketing purposes. SIG graduates will be recognized as the premier SRCAR realtors displaying the SIG logo on their marketing materials, business cards, and signature lines. Tonight we're here to recognize and reward our first graduating class. So without further ado, I'd like to invite Mike Percival, and President of the Board, and Jan Duran to join me. SIG graduates, I'll be calling your names in alphabetic order. Please come up to the podium. You're going to shake Mike's hand and receive your SIG pin. It's attached to the scroll. And you'll be handed that by Jan. And then please remain up here on the far side of the podium until all of the pins have been distributed. Okay, the first on our list, Jose Lorenzo Jr. Please give him a big hand. Okay, Clara Asimakopoulos. So watch out, there's a little pole down there, right where all you guys are lined up. So beware. Deborah Bassett. Monica Carney. Sabrina Nadal. Howard Delsite. As you know, Howard has been vital in our Lisa Gomez.
Cynthia. Congratulations.
Julie Padilla. Robin Colorado. Jeff Popa. Sherry Powers. Sherry is not here. Diana Rowan-Horst.
Wait, I'm hearing
Cheryl
this.
Channel. Gigi Siegel. Deborah Thomas. Wendy Timmons. Maria Waddy. Guy Woodard. Is Guy here? I saw him earlier. Where is that guy? I don't know what happened to him. Anyway, if all the SIG graduates would come back onto the podium. Like that over here.
Make sure your tassels are on the correct side. To the left. Correct? The President, Michael Percival, is asking that everybody's attention is immediately drawn with no confusion to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor at this point in time to ask the 2017 SRCAR Institute graduates to move their tassels. And the 2017 class, ladies and gentlemen, continue to give it up. Congratulations to you all. An awesome achievement, and go out there and be awesome realtors. Yes! That's why industry better. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the 2017 class. So what do you kids think so far, huh? Pretty good presentation? Doing a good job? We got a thing done by TVP. We're Institute graduates here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an honor to invite this next guy up the stage. I don't know him very well, but I've heard he's a decent gentleman. Some folks tells me he's the bee's knees. What? I just heard his wife call it. Oh my goodness, who did it? Who was the one that called it? If anybody knows this gentleman, I'd like to call the next, this is a smooth sailor right here. He's a chic, he's a torpedo. Ladies and gentlemen, your immediate past president of SRCAR, your legislative committee chair, he's the bee's knees, he is the berries, Mr. Adam A.
Exciting year, and I think it's only going to get crazier and busier as we move into next year. But one of the challenges and goals that we have every year is to get participation in the Realtor Action Fund, RPAC. And we've got quite a few people this year. I don't know if the screen is up yet with all the names that participated. SRCAR gave us a goal this year to have a 19% participation rate, which honestly kind of sounds pretty low, but we gotta abide by what SRCAR gives us. SRCAR rises to the challenge, and we hit a record this year of 25% participation. So give it an applause for that. In addition to the participation dollars, we hit another huge milestone and another record this year with donations reaching over, investments reaching over $70,000 invested this year in RPAC. So give yourself a round of applause. We started off the year with a fantastic event. We had Lee Brown. How many people were here for the Lee Brown event? Seriously, 3 of you? Nobody else was here for the Lee Brown event? There you go. Lee Brown gave an amazing kickoff event, and it really helped spearhead our RPAC our participation this year. I'm still hoping the list is going to come up for all the contributors, because we did really hit record numbers, and I really appreciate everyone's participation this year. At this point, oh, there you go. Man, that's like 4-point font. Howard, I know you can't see that, so I'm going to read off some of the names for you. So, we do have certificates, and I would like to recognize those people that invested what we consider the true cost of doing business, which is $148. And when I call your name, if you could please come on stage. These dollars go to a very, very good cause. They help us fight for the Realtor Party. Like Curtis mentioned earlier, there's not a right party, there's not a left party. This is the Realtor Party. And these dollars go to help fight for that and make sure that we're electing the officials that we need and get the issues that we're so clearly fighting for private property rights. So, those people, if I could please have you join me on stage, contributing at the true cost of doing business, the $148 level. Jose, Tito, Alonso, please join me up here. Joanne Castro, Cynthia Davis, Mr. the youngster in the room, Howard Delsite, D. Feather, please, yes, when I call your name, please come on stage. Mr. YPN, Frank Galante. Howard needs a walker, is he good? Where's he? Where's he? Oh, here comes he. Malcolm Gardner. Jenna Garza. Miss Lisa Gomez. David Hale. Jacob Hankey. Jan Hoover. Jorge Inusa. Janice Leventhal. Come on up. Leah Lord. Julie Mondas. Nancy Marshall. Mr. Mike Masone. You can come on up, please. Sarah Medike. Robin Palamota. Yvonne Ruiz. Rayanne Scher. Tiffany Smith. Sorensen. I know Sean's here. Sean. Bernie Thomas. Debbie Thomas. Kelly Tour. Sandy Wilson. Denise Wilson. And Pauline Wolke. If you guys would please join me on stage. I absolutely love that there's a fight right now going on for the certificate. All these people contributed to RPAC. How about another big round of applause for $148 true cost of doing business? To a next group of investors this year, which is known as the California Silver Bear. This is a contribution of $449, and I'd like to welcome to the stage Debbie Kosum, Lisa Neugebauer, and Mario Wood. If you would please join me on stage, please. If your name's been announced and you have not received your certificate, please see Dave Wonderland. And one more small list if you'll indulge me. This next group is what's known as a major investor at the National Association of Realtors level. These are our Sterling R contributors at $1,000. If you guys would please also join me on stage, we have Miss Barbara Baker, Michelle Bassett, Citrus, the Mistress Doss, Susan Ebert. Come on up, Susan. Okay, I need you guys to be quiet for this next name because it's an important one. Shh. This one's important. Give it up for Miss Connie Lynch. Come on up, Connie. Your 2017 SRCAR President, Michael Percival. NAR Director, Terry Ryan. Come on up, Terry. Clark Van Deventer, please come on up. Mr. Walter Wilson, if you would please join us on stage. And last but certainly not least, our
and their investments. If you would please join me in recognizing everybody here. Thank you, Lisa. We invest in RPAC, we invest in the Realtor Party, we fight for your Realtor Party rights, private property rights, all year long. Please help me recognize our investors of this year. Please, thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate it.
Give it on up and break it on down. These folks that invest in the industry, how many people can tell me how much it costs to invest in RPAC? How much is it? $149. It's on your dues. It's easy. They may tweak it here and there over the years, but it is the cost of doing business and what they do in return. If you've never been to Sacramento, if you've never been to DC, it's amazing what these kids do up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're going to be moving on with the program. Is everybody ready? It is my distinct honor, I believe, to announce some award winners this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, shh. I know it's so exciting. All you guys are RPAC investors. That's so cute. All right, let's move on. Shh. Check this out. Do I have my awards to give away right now? I'm talking to Connie. All right, are we ready? I'm about to jump into this. Awards for the 2017 SRCAR, and it's really tough because the lady that I am giving what my notes say the first award away to is literally here digging through awards. Sylvia or Daniel, do we have? Oh, you're doing the award. Well, then my notes are way off. Come on up, ladies and gentlemen. Connie Lynch will be presenting our Member Appreciation Award for this evening.
To somebody that loves one of my staff. They are there for every meeting. They are there after hours. They are there when the alarm goes off and I get that phone call and I have to call Sylvia. Her husband is there. I am ever grateful for her angel, Tito, for always being there for her. Wonderful man, and I'm sorry I have to say that the Dodgers didn't win. But I got him an ugly Dodger Christmas. Come on up here, Tito. I also got him 100 things Dodgers fans need to know before they die. And to be honest with you, he is my angel for watching over his wife. Thank you. He's also a realtor who paid our pack. Thank you, Tina. He may win the Christmas party.
Wasn't expecting this, so I just want to say thank you to Connie. She's been great with Sylvia. I'm glad that I could help anything I can do for this association. And I really appreciate this. Thank you very much.
I've known these two for quite some time, I gotta be honest. They complement each other. What an amazing couple. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Mr. Michael Percival, the president, to give away the Affiliate of the Year award.
Let's give away some awards, yeah? All right. So, up first, I've got Affiliate of the Year. This person has supported SRCAR at all our events. This person has assisted the association without hesitation, whenever asked. This person donated time and service in making each event better than the one before it. This person has attended all meetings and volunteers at every event. This person also volunteers for organizations outside the association. Please have a look at the screen and the 2017 Affiliate of the Year. Tracy Garamo.
Passion for charity, and thank you so much.
All right. YPN. Who likes YPN out here? Okay, YPN of the Year. This person has become an active member with SRC YPN in October of 15. This person served as the chair for SRC YPN. And during this person's term, this person established a new goal for community outreach, fundraising, and this person set the bar very, very high. This person was relentless in achieving that goal. This person, with this person's guidance and encouragement, SRC YPN exceeded that goal that was set for $7,000 and raised the staggering $12,351.39. And the 2017 YPN of the Year.
Achieving the dream of what we could do. So I honestly would like my committee people to stand up because they really did help out in that. So please stand up because you guys are awesome. And we all did this together. And my committee is beyond, my committee is like, it's pretty simple. Like, you can still do your job and still do other stuff, and they make that happen. You don't have to worry about stuff that you're not really getting paid for, and they made that happen because they stepped up to the plate and everyone worked together. So thank you for doing that. And that's what it's about. So thank you so much, and it's a great honor, and it's a privilege to work here. It's changed my outlook on real estate. I've been in the business for a while, and I feel like I have more of a purpose with it. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, up next, the coveted Realtor of the Year. This person was instrumental in creating a higher level of professionalism through higher levels of education for our realtors. This person and the committee developed a curriculum, vetted the instructors. This person launched the first class in August of 2016 and introduced a new designation called SIG, Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors Institute Graduate. As you saw today, we have 25 graduates and more to follow. It is an honor and privilege to award 2017 Realtor of the Year. Please have a look at the screen. Your prize is in here, but please don't open it.
Okay. Well, I want to say thank you to the board for making this possible, because I always have a vision of education for all realtors, and you know where I come from on that, from MSJC and running their real estate department too. I really care about the professionalism of our profession, and we have so much to give to our community, and thank you for supporting education, and thank you for this awesome
Yay, girlfriend!
Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause to Realtor of the Year. Up next, I was given the opportunity to give out a President's Choice Award. And this was a tough choice because a lot of you participate in a lot of different things and help this association in a lot. So this was a difficult decision on who to pick for this award, but this award goes to an individual who created a pathway to increase participation and collaboration within the real estate community. To get a better understanding, let's roll the video.
What can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
It's a very personal, very important thing. Are you ready, Jeff?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Here it is. Show me the money.
Show you the money.
She also created a new affiliate logo, In It Together. My choice for this award goes to, roll the video.
Well deserved.
Marianne Sharp.
I can't touch that. She speaks for herself. She's gonna be so stoked, you guys. I gotta say, Michael, she loved working for you on the board. She was honored. Being her business partner, I know firsthand how much she respected and just took it as a privilege. And for all of you, I know firsthand that she loves this real estate community. She's passionate. Anybody think so? Yeah, about her. Her goal as affiliate chair was to increase the participation and involvement in these events. And as you saw by the videos, the 2 a.m. emails that I would get from her, all those nights she was up working, creating things like that. She loves this board. She loves what she does. I can't thank you enough of my own to honor her in this way, because that girl works her tail off.
Yes, she does.
And passion, dedication, hard work, she brings it all. And on a personal note, I couldn't ask for a better partner. So I will be so glad to text her right now and tell her that she got this. She's on vacation with her family, so she couldn't be here. But thank you from my bottom of my heart too, because I know it will mean so much to her. So thank you, everyone.
I think everybody should text Marianne Sharp right now. Now just Carl, so everybody let her know.
All right, so everybody that's got her phone number, send her a text. Okay, I got 2 more recognitions that I want to make. I would like to recognize the events committee in Hemet. This year it was chaired by Ruben Gutierrez. And the reason why I want to point this out is because they are very involved in Hemet, and this year they raised $10,000 for the annual golf tournament for half. Just remember that half is there for you and your clients, so if you have clients that need down payment assistance or any type of assistance in getting into a property, reach out to the half program. Lastly, I'd like to recognize one more person. This person I'd like to recognize. Who here had a good time at the chili cook-off? For everybody who participated in that and was there to support it, it couldn't have been done without Shelly and her team. Shelly chaired the committee for the 4th annual chili cook-off event, raising over $20,000 for SRCAR, for Safe Alternative for Everybody, and for Operation Silver Star, helping wounded veteran families. Shelly, get up here.
Great job, Shelly! Who wants some chili? Oh, thank you. I'm Shelly Sparklesmore. No, thank you. I love the chili cook-off. It's very passionate to me in my heart, giving back to the community, getting all of us together and raising money for charities. It means the world to me. Thank you. I wasn't expecting this. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. And again, one more round of applause for our
wing it for a little bit longer here until I call the official people back up to stage. In fact, I'm going to ask a few more of my official people to help me out with the raffles because I got 5 more items I'm going to raffle off right now. And Connie, man, oh man, is the best CEO in the universe, and she's jumping up right away. I got 5 raffle items. I know. It's number, what number? 19? 15? 10 and 9. No, he wants, it was number 19 he wanted, right? It's a red ticket on number 19 is what I got to pull. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a basket donated by Alicia Ham, thank you, from Corner Escrow. Thank you, Alicia. She's donated stuff to White Candidates before, too. Alicia, we want to thank you graciously very much. And your prize that you've donated is going to go away to red ticket number 548-5575. No way, right in the front row, Debbie Herrera, coming on down, representing Senator Jeff Stone. Holy cow! Man, oh man, holy cow. That's my saying. It's magical. Leave it alone. This is your prize right here, buddy, right? I don't even want to pull a ticket on this one. Lisa? Do you want to pull the ticket? Yes, pull the ticket for your son. Yeah, pull his winning ticket. Should we have Melissa Melendez pull the ticket real quick? He came up earlier and was like, I want to win this. You gotta, dude, I gotta tell you, this is the prize you want to win, right? Do you know what happens if you pull your ticket and you win? You have to forfeit the prize. So you don't want to pull the ticket. You want somebody else to pull the ticket. Yeah, you want someone else to pull the ticket? Oh man, if the person that wins this prize doesn't give it back to him, we're going against the rules here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down, read it off. Right here. No.
5, 4, 8, 5, 7, 6, 5.
I would certainly hope that he won this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Call it again real quick.
5, 4, 8, 5, 7, 6, 5.
Well, that may not necessarily be the number. In fact, I think I hear a winner over here. Oh, it's the tall guy in the sea of short sales. Wait, that was his 2009 logo. Mr. Mike Mason. What do you think, bud? Hey, come on up here. Come on up here. Come on. So I believe that was our, let me check this out real quick, bud. This was our Apple prize. It was the, oh man, you even got $25 to Outback Steakhouse. But I believe the real prize in this is the, is this an iPhone or an iPad? It's an iPad. It says, it looks like it's the newest, most awesome version that's going to help you out with school and do all that cool stuff. Congratulations to you. Mr. Mike Mason. Give a round of applause for Mike Mason. Ladies and gentlemen, a true gentleman, Mr. Mike Mason. We're going to bring it on in. It's a lot of olives and pretzels. Exciting stuff. Yeah. Basket number 7. Ooh, there's a fruit and snack dip. It looks like a blended puree of loveliness. Where's the, it says cheers. Do we have this? Who donated this? Negative, all right. So it's so tough when you don't put a business card on what you donate. It's really hard for me to thank you for it. Connie Davidson, thank you. Okay. Donation master over here, Diane Stone. All right, blue ticket, ladies and gentlemen, 721. You got to be listening over there, loud crowd. 721-3273. Are you in the house? Active act excited if you won. I'm going to call it one more time. Are you ready? 721 3273. Oh, wait a minute. That sounds like a winner. Come on down. That's what I'm asking for. A little shout, a little excitement, something that just means that you know that you're coming on down for a prize. What is up next, Melissa? Extra bass. For a second, I thought that said something else, but it does say bass. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a water-resistant micro USB charging speaker that has added function and long battery life. It's from Sony, so that must mean it's good, right? Pull me a ticket. I'm sorry to boss you like that. Please, if you don't mind, pull me out a ticket. It's a blue ticket number. Check this out. 721-4074. Come on, am I calling weak? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can get a little stronger if we need. It's 721-4074. I have a gentleman in a suit coming on down looking like he's a boss, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's just a manager. I don't know. Maybe he's just a realtor, but he is the winner of this Sony. You've won already 2 things, right? This is your 3rd item you won. How many tickets did you buy? You bought $20 in tickets, and this is the 3rd item you've won tonight. Shake this gentleman's hand and like rub his shoulder for good luck, because this dude bought $20 in tickets, and that's the closest craps table. You guys are putting on part of the speakeasy. Go see the speakeasy afterwards. I have notes on this, and I've been notified to let you guys know. If you see tables 3 and 4 in here, you get secret passcodes to the speakeasy, because we're having a speakeasy afterwards, right? Yes. Am I lying or am I dying? I'm real. Diane just told me I'm real. Up next is something I have actually in my house. This is one of these softest, most cuddly blankets you'll ever have in your life. And I'm dead serious. I got mine from QVC though. All right, check this out. It also comes with like candy canes and a candle and some other super exciting stuff. Adriana Burris from Escrow Leaders and Bob Fox. Are you both here? Are you here, Bob Fox? Adriana? They're not here. Oh man, oh man. All right, I've been mixing this up for a while, so we're about to call a ticket. Are you ready, man? All right, I know you're over it. This person tore their ticket horribly. 548-5066. You gotta be here to win. I sound repetitive. If you don't hear it, people are hearing this for the first time. Ready? 548-5066. Gotta be here to win. We got a lot of program to get through. We got a winner chick. Oh man, no wait. Pull another ticket really quick. Seriously, take that prize off the stage. Seriously, take it off the stage. Don't let them see it. Don't let them see it. Oh wait, oh they're not perfect. This guy is complaining. Give this guy his prize. Holy cow. It's Scott Farnham, my goodness. I gotta be honest. How many events do I MC for SRCAR? Almost every single one. I'll tell you who is the biggest investor on, it doesn't matter if it's a wine bottle auction or a ticket auction, it's this guy right here. I get him to spend, how much do you spend on the bottle auctions? I get you to spend about $500. Easy. Easy. You spend about $500 on my bottle auctions. This gentleman right here always supports. Thank you, Scott. We appreciate that. This is a huge ass bottle of Belvedere vodka. It comes with the mugs. Franklin. Holy cow. Franklin Loan Center. Shelly. Oh man. Shelly, do you want to come up and pull the ticket? All right. Wow, man, oh man, I have no comment on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the ticket is, you said it, not me, red ticket, 548-4789. I'll call it once again before I give it to somebody else. It's going to be 548 4789. That's a winner over there. Come on down. Let's verify and get you 2 gallons of vodka. Ceremony. You want to give away one more? All right, let's give away one more. I'm down with that. What? This is a wireless razor turret and wireless mouse. I would believe that if you had somebody in your life that was really awesome at gaming or programming, you have your Christmas gift right here. In case that's not you, but this is really a high-end stuff for what you do with programming and gaming and stuff like that. Ready? We'll see what color ticket it is. I keep pulling reds. I feel like I'm not pulling blues. It's a red again. I apologize. It's like one of the pink ones. Ready? This is only a 6 number. 020-814. Are you in the house? Come on down. 020-814. Last time, 020-814. And you are, can I get a new number? Well, moving on. I told you, you gotta be here. You gotta be listening to me. Oh, you were sleeping at the table. You actually kind of look like a gamer too, like you would actually use this. That's awesome. Congratulations to you. A little late, but still a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, holy cow. Is that it for us right now, Lisa? All right, it's my honor to start the induction installation of our new officers. And the whole room says, "We love you, Dave!" Thank you, Adam. I was going to say the whole room says nothing at all. Because it's my honor to introduce, ladies and gentlemen, for the installation of your 2018 Board of Directors, SRCAR President, Mr. Steve White.
Good evening, SRCAR. You are a lively group. It's my pleasure to appear here on behalf of CAR's leadership team, and I just wanted to let you know I have been president of the association for 10 days. This is my first official installation for 2018. And I just happen to be a wine addict, aficionado. So the venue is absolutely perfect. And I appreciate the invitation. And I just want to let you know that at CAR, there's a lot of stuff going on this year. So, how many CAR directors? I have a lot of friends in the room. How many CAR directors do we have in the room? Would you please stand to be recognized? Give these people a hand. These people voluntarily give at least 15 days a year away from their family and businesses on your behalf. So give them another hand. So it's my pleasure tonight to install your officers. And if I could, I'm going to introduce some people, and I'm going to hear one clap every time I mention a name, all right? So, if we could have to the stage Michael Percival, Lisa Neugebauer, Adam A. Ruiz, Barbara Baker, Frank Galante, Jenna Garza, Dan Hale, Debbie Colson, Janice Lavendal, Denise Wilson, Pauline Wolski, I have to say that given the choice between the gangsters and the flappers had it, don't you think? Sorry, Jeannie. We all here now? Would you please raise your right hand?
Wait, I think you forgot somebody first. Wait, you guys forgot somebody. Where's the box?
He's special. You stay right there. Do you solemnly swear that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with the bylaws of the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors, that you will uphold and support the State Department of Real Estate and its enforcement of real estate law, that you will, in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interest of our state and our community, the high purpose of our association, and the welfare of its membership. If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your board of directors and officers for 2018. Okay, now get off. You know, I kept hearing the name Tito tonight, and I was looking for vodka, but they only had beer and wine here. So it is my distinct pleasure on behalf of your association, SRCAR, to introduce to the stage Mr. Curtis the Boss Doss. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with the bylaws of the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors, that you will uphold and support the California Department of Real Estate and its enforcement of the real estate law, that you will, in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interest of your state and community, the high purpose of your association, and the welfare of its membership. If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to introduce you to your 2018 president, Mr. The Boss Doss.
Thank you very much. Gentlemen, a round of applause for 2018 SRCAR President Steve Wright. I got to tell you guys, it is a joy and honor to to step into the leadership position as your 2018 president for SRCAR. I'll keep it brief. In 2018, my mission statement or my theme or slogan, if you'll have it, is remember the member. And that theme is a twofold theme. First, I want us to remember you guys, the members. And what that means is that we as the association should remember to put you guys first and to provide you guys with the services and support that you need to go out and do your job to the best of your abilities and so that you can support the community. And the second part of that is to remember the member, meaning to re-engage each of you as members, to encourage you guys to get involved in all the different committees that we have, the Education Committee, the Professional Standards Committee, so that we can raise up leaders like you guys to be our next generation of board of directors. Thank you.
The boss of dolls. This guy gave me the most beautiful pair of shoes a few months back, all spiky and everything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor right now. We have a president's recognition in my notes. So I'd like to invite up at this point these two funny eggs, a couple of sheiks, Mr. Adaway Ruiz and Michael Percival, the 2017 president, for the President's Recognition Award.
Adam, come up here.
Once again, everyone having fun? Not enough people having fun tonight, guys. This is a celebration. How many people are having fun tonight? That's more like it. As the immediate past president, I have the honor of recognizing tonight our 2017 SRCAR president, who's done a fantastic job representing us. And I think everyone here has seen his leadership and the growth that our association has experienced because of that leadership. And if you guys would please stand and help me recognize our 2017 president, Mr. Michael Percival. All right.
Thank you, Adam, for that, and thank you for all of you being here. So I only have just a few pages of notes, but I'll make it brief. And just like that, 2017 is in the home stretch. What an exciting year it's been for your 2017 SRCAR president. It's been super exciting. The mission of the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors is to enhance the value of its members while promoting and empowering and inspiring excellence through its services and legislative advocacy. And this year has been no exception to that. How has SRCAR promoted excellence for its members? SRCAR is very active in all communities that it covers, and we cover a lot of communities: Temecula, Marietta, Anza, Awanga, Menifee, Hammett, Sanison. SRCAR is a member of all the chambers of commerce throughout the region and is very active in communities getting the word out that real estate is local and realtors are the source for real estate. And this has been the commitment of SRCAR for its members. SRCAR empowers excellence through providing top quality education and opportunities. Just last year, the CIR Board of Directors approved the local SIG designation, and we saw those graduates up here tonight. The committee worked very hard, and I want to applaud the committee for that, for their work on getting that done, because it was a lot of work for them. They came up with the quality curriculum that covers a series of 8 courses. These courses are designed to make you as a realtor stand out as the local expert. As you saw earlier, that first graduation that I just mentioned. When people come together, they tend to do great things. And in the case of SRCAR, those people are you, the members and the volunteers. SRCAR inspires excellence through you, each and every one of you. I would like to especially point out that SRC YPN, round of applause for them. These are our future leaders that we will have on the boards of directors, and not just at the local level, but at the state level and hopefully on to the national level. But YPN, this group put together, and they pulled the work together, and as Pauline mentioned earlier, that it was a group effort, and they all did a great job to raise over $12,000 for a local nonprofit. And to me, it's very inspiring when a group can come together and provide blessing to local families. And those are all of you that did that. I would like to leave you with this. I think it's important that we all inspire each other to be better realtors through encouragement. The one thing that no one can take from you is education. And this business is ever changing with federal, state, and local laws and regulations. It is important for you, and especially for your clients, to keep on top of these changes. Your Gads, Gene and Walter, do a fantastic job keeping up with the pages and pages of proposed legislation coming out of Sacramento and DC. Thank you for both of you. Which brings me to my last point. As realtors, we are advocates for homeownership and private property rights, which means we advocate for each other to be in this business, and most importantly, for our clients. So if you haven't already, I encourage you to contribute to the Realtor Action Fund. As Adam mentioned earlier, this money goes to promote. Thank you. The money raised for the Realtor Action Fund goes to support and oppose legislation that has both a positive and negative effect on our business, and not just for our business, but for our clients. SRCAR is a team effort. I would like to thank all the dedicated staff. And Connie, you're the one that heads up those staff, and I want to thank you for all the hard work that you do. The volunteers and the members for making 2017 a great year. To the dedicated staff that work very hard day in and day out, for us, the membership. To the dedicated volunteers that give their time to make trainings and events like this a success. And to the dedicated members, without you, SRCAR would not be possible. Together we can all make 2018 just as spectacular as 2017. Looking to 2018, I have all the confidence that the leadership team will continue to do great things for SRCAR and you, the members. I leave you in good hands with Curtis the Boss Doss as 2018 president. Denise Wilson, 2018 President-elect. And Nat Ruiz, 2018 CFO. I wish you all the best, and thank you. Now I think I passed it on. All right, Scram, get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Percival. Inspiring. We have a bright road ahead of us. How awesome is that? And it's great to hear it from the horse's mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to invite more folks up here. The big cheese is actually this time. Are we ready for the presentations? Sir, you are up first. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to have you all give a huge shh in the back of the room right back there.
It's not me.
Thank you. I'm sorry! Ladies and gentlemen, State Senator Jeff Stone.
Well, good evening, friends. It's really an honor and a privilege to be be here for 18 hours to go through your award ceremony tonight. We should have brought the certificate for the outgoing president in 2018 because we might be here through the end of 2018 before tonight is over. I'd like to make a few introductory comments before I recognize your outgoing president. This month is my 25th anniversary of being an elected official here in Riverside County. And I'll tell you, it is an honor and a privilege that has changed my life. Many of you know I'm kind of an old timer here. I've been in Temecula for almost 35 years. Started out in the pharmacy, very fortunate to have a great mom and dad, but I had a second dad that used to bring me to your installation dinners over 25 years ago. And for those of you that are old timers, you'll remember the name Charles March. He was my dad. And he won Realtor of the Year many years, and he handed off the business to Walter and Mrs. Wilson, Sandy, and we've been a family for a long, long time. And then we got into politics. So let me tell you that it's been a tough road in Sacramento, but I work with some wonderful people because I believe in property rights, and I believe in giving the American dream to people, and I believe that realtors are instrumental in making that happen. And I serve with a great colleague who's here tonight, Melissa Melendez. We got a great legislator. And if you look at your ratings, when we look at the bills that you support and the bills that you oppose, I know that Melissa and I are always neck and neck because we're always looking out for our realtor friends, because without you, we wouldn't be able to get young people into buying homes and having the American dream of home ownership. And having leaders is really an inspiration, and this organization has been a thriving one throughout the state. And let me tell you that the California Association of Realtors, with all the local realtor boards throughout the state of California, is a very powerful advocacy lobbying group in Sacramento. We couldn't do our jobs without you being there to help us advocate for and against legislation. I'm sure many of you don't want to see more disclosures that you have to give to your clients they have to sign. To buy a home today, you have to sign hundreds of disclosures and putting your customers through yet more of a burden to buy homes. Now they're going to have to pay more for recording fees to make it even worse, but we need to do what we can to make it easier for people to buy homes here in Southwest Riverside County. And I know that under the leadership of Mike Percival, he's done an excellent job in representing you, advocating for you, and truly making this a wonderful industry for all of you to prosper. So it's an honor to be here to recognize Michael Percival in honor of your dedication and commitment for your service during 2017 as president of the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors. I would like to thank you for your great job that you have accomplished during your presidency, and I wish you the very best in your future endeavors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor. My microphone's falling off here. Jeff, what'd you do up here, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor. I'd like to have a huge round of applause. One of my favorite people in the universe. It is State Assemblywoman Melissa Melendez.
No. Oh, there's Carlo. Here he is. This is my date this evening. Isn't he cute? Yeah, so he's going to help me out. So Michael has been to my office in Sacramento twice, 3, 4, 5, really? Okay, a lot. So I hear from him about the needs and the concerns of realtors. I hear from Gene. I hear from all of you. But it's always nice when somebody comes to see me in Sacramento because, as you know, as a Republican, I don't have a lot of friends up there. So I have to import them from the district. So if you're in Sacramento, please come by my office. Michael has not only distinguished himself as a wonderful president of this organization and as a great member of the Realtors Association, but also you were a reserve officer for 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. So that's a big damn deal. Let's hear something for that. In addition to all of the other things that he does, he's Hemet City Council, he was Hemet Planning Commission, he's with the Realtors Association, he's also out there as a reserve officer, and I think that's a common theme among realtors is that you don't just sell homes, but you really dive deep into the communities and help out where you can. I mean, we know that from, my goodness, the thousands of dollars that were raised to help people out in the community that, you know, folks who are awarded tonight. But in addition, Michael, to your 10 years as a reserve officer, how many years were you in the Navy? 5 years. So that's close, near and dear to my heart. He was Master at Arms in the Navy, so that's really why I love him so much. Go Navy. For all you Army fans out there, I'm sorry, but it's a Navy kind of night. So, Carla, would you get that giant framed over there and bring that over to me?
That doesn't have your signature.
Mine or his? Yes. Well, his Marie's too. Yeah, his Marie's too. Okay, so my colleague, Assemblywoman Marie Waldron, was not able to be here this evening, but don't drop that. But I wanted to make sure that you all know that this resolution from the State Assembly is from her as well as myself. This is about you, you know, and I just want to say thank you for what you do, and thank you, all you guys, for encouraging him and for giving him the opportunity to do all the things that he does. Nobody does it alone, right? I mean, if you don't have a good group behind you, you get nothing done. So, to all of you, thank you on behalf of Michael, and to Michael on behalf of the community, thank you.
Carlos got something to say. Listen up.
Why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools.
All right, Carla, I got one for you. Ready? How do you know when a sandwich cooks? When it's bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes. Yeah, you get that one? All right, come across it. Let's take a little minute there. You got another one? All right.
Why isn't Peter Pan good at boxing? Because his punches never land.
I think I just lost, ladies and gentlemen. Carlo Melendez, holy cow. And I am so honored I get to keep inviting these awesome folks up to the stage. And next, ladies and gentlemen, is someone who I've known for a long time, has been around the community for a long time. Where is Chuck Washington? I just saw him. Mr. Chuck Washington, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, as Gene, would you like to come up and say a couple words as an extensive knowledge of Chuck and his what he's done as a county supervisor and this and that? Yeah, we're just going to pull on your knowledge for a little bit. You're going to be an impromptu representative for Chuck right now because you know what he's doing on a county level. Chuck Washington is our county supervisor, so here to represent Chuck, knowing extremely intensely what he does, is Gene Wunderlich.
Nothing like a little extemporaneous gig up here, huh? Chuck, as most of you know, actually Chuck and I were neighbors when we first moved to this community. And Chuck has been a community servant the whole time. He was elected first to the City Council in Murrieta, served as our mayor. I sold his house in Murrieta. He moved to Temecula, served on the Temecula City Council, served as mayor, and then a couple years ago, Chuck was appointed to fill a vacancy on the county supervisors and was subsequently re-elected with realtor support, I might add, significant amount of realtor support, because we know what Chuck is like, we know what he brings to the table. He is a true servant to our community, and we appreciate everything that he does for us on a daily basis. So that's all I can say, and I don't know if he had here's a little token of Chuck's appreciation. And,
Call some random name. Just call a random name. Give him some cash.
That's a wonderful thing, but Chuck is obviously a very, very strong supporter of the real estate community. He's been a friend of ours. His door is always open to housing interests. He's an advocate on the County Board of Supervisors, and we appreciate Chuck very much. And I know on behalf of Chuck, we greatly appreciate whatever Michael has done for us this past year in his term as president, and we thank him very much for that. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Warnerlick on behalf of Chuck Washington. And on behalf of somebody else who was a VIP, but they had to, their big cheeses, they had to take off. Mayor Marianne Edwards chose Mr. Adam A. Ruiz to speak on her behalf this evening. So I'd like to welcome to the stage Adam Ruiz on behalf of Marianne Edwards.
So unfortunately, Mayor Marianne Edwards had to leave tonight. She's actually working on the welcoming committee of Santa Claus coming to Temecula, since we're already in holiday season. But she did select me to recognize Mr. Percival on behalf of the city of Temecula. If I can please read this certificate of recognition here on behalf of the city council and the citizens of the city of Temecula to Michael Percival in honor of his dedication, service, and everything he's done during his 2017 presidency of the Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors, and for his ongoing commitment to the community. We would like to thank Michael for his many contributions to the community, and we wish him every future happiness and success. So on behalf of the city of Temecula, please help me recognize your 2017 President, Michael Percival.
You guys can cheer for our picture too.
No, we're over it. We're over it. We're just bring up the next person. I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Ruiz on behalf of Mayor Marianne Edwards, and of course Michael Percival, who just is sitting in the background looking beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to invite up next the Mayor of Murrieta. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Gibbs. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael, the certificate says essentially what the Temecula certificate says. So let me just highlight a couple of things that you said tonight. You said that realtors are the source of real estate. You also said that people in this audience are advocates of property ownership. Now let me go about what you said in the very beginning. You led us in the Pledge of Allegiance. You talked about the red, the white, the blue, what this flag stands for, what it means to everybody in this audience. Let me tie this together. 2 days ago, I'm in the dentist office in Murrieta. The lady who is the dental assistant and working on me, she had a lilt to her accent, and I asked her where she was from, and she said, I'm from Kenya. And I said, how did you come here? And she said, I came here with my husband 12 years ago because in Kenya, there are no jobs. We came here because we wanted a future. I love this country. I believe in this country. It gave me an opportunity for my husband and I to work multiple jobs, to save money, and to buy a home. Somebody in this room, in all probability, sold that woman and her husband their first home in the United States of America. That's what this organization is all about. God bless you, Mike.
Next up, it's my privilege to announce our Hemet Mayor Linda Krupa. Come on down, Linda. You're the next winner on SRCAR. Gives away a presentation award. A round of applause.
It is an honor to present this to Michael, because I've also had the privilege of working with him this past year on the Hemet City Council. And as you may or may not know, Michael is the Mayor Pro Tem of Hemet this past year. So I'm going to give him a bag that says City of Hemet on it, so he doesn't remember or doesn't forget where he belongs. Also in here, just a certificate of recognition. I know the amount of work he puts in for the Board of Realtors and for real estate, but I also know the amount of time he has put in this past year for the City of Hemet. And as property rights are high on my list of rights, home ownership is too. And it has been a privilege, and it is a privilege to know that I have somebody that thinks the same way I do about property rights and home ownership. And Michael, you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Linda. We appreciate you. And next up, in lieu of Mayor Scott Miller, is going to be Russ Goods, council member for the City of San Jacinto. Russ, come on in.
All right, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I think we all know what a fantastic job Michael has done for the association this year. But we want to remember the members. So how many of you like to get out there and help the community? Come on, I can't hear you. How many of you love to help people get their dream home? How many of you believe this is your dream job? Didn't Michael do a better job this year at making this dream job a better dream? Everybody give him a big hand. It's been really fun and exciting for me. Michael and I both got elected last year. I'm on the City Council in San Jacinto. Michael's on the City Council in Hemet. One of our themes together when we were running was collaboration, working together, and making sure that we don't waste a bunch of time. They're doing this, we're doing that, and we're banging heads. So just like what you guys are trying to do with your network groups, we're doing in the city, and that's another great thing Michael's doing. Thank you so much.
Now it's my distinct honor to present the passing of the gavel. I'd like to ask up the swell Michael Percival and the hard-boiled Curtis, the Boss Doss.
Okay. All right, perfect. Get on up here and do your man, oh man, this guy.
Curtis, this year has been wonderful. And 2017, where did October go? In a week, we're going to be where did November go? It's been my privilege, and it's been an honor to serve with you on the executive committee for the association. But now, here you go.
I just want to say to you, Michael, it has truly been an honor to serve under your leadership. You probably don't know, I've been in the background and I've taken a lot of notes, and you showed me and taught me a lot of things, and it's not every day that the Navy can show a Marine how things are done. I gotta say, what a great team, and so thank you so much, and fantastic success in 2018 for you as well. Thank you.
Got everything? All right, man, oh man, what an incredible night, ladies and gentlemen. They wanted me to thank all the sponsors again. I have about 3 pages of sponsors I can thank. Did you guys hear the sponsors I thanked earlier? And okay, so in lieu of having me not read 3 pages of sponsors again, I want everybody to give the most rousing round of applause you've ever given for all the sponsors, donators, and promoters for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you! That was totally weak. So ladies and gentlemen, starting off on page 1, we have... I'm just kidding, you guys killed it. Thank you so much, we appreciate that. Check this out. We are having a speakeasy, and I'm actually gonna be the master of ceremonies.